Hey love bugs, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Rose. So for today's video, we're going to be chit-chatting while I am doing my hair. So you guys can see my hair is straight, honey, and she is long. She has definitely grown since I've cut her. So yeah, what we're going to be talking about today is we're going to be diving into a couple things. We're going to do like some beauty community talk. We're going to do some influencer talk. How to get started, a couple of things like that. I just kind of want to give you guys my opinion and give some advice to anyone who's kind of stuck in this industry or someone who is interested in starting their journey. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be doing my hair while I'm talking. So please excuse me if I'm kind of like all over the place. I just was trying not to burn my hair. I mean, not my hair, my hands. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Please make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And also, make sure you guys are following me on all of my other socials. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, all of the above. And yeah, you guys want to see what I talk about, stay tuned and keep on watching. Alright you guys, so as I said in the intro, this is going to be a chit chat. Get ready with me. I want to talk to you guys about the beauty community, the industry, my take on it, and give you guys some advice, for those who are interested in becoming an influencer or want to start a YouTube channel and all that stuff. So why not? Because I know there are a lot of people who just don't talk about it and they choose not to, which is okay, but I feel like it is very important to help others because there's so many changes in this industry, in this community, that is just kind of like, okay, like the least we can do for those who have some experience is to help others who are interested. So the first thing I want to talk about is like just pretty much giving you guys advice. And I'm gonna be looking at the mirror most of the time. Sorry, I just don't want to be burning myself while I'm chatting with you guys. And I'm using the plugged-in flat iron, if you guys are wondering. But the first thing I want to do is pretty much give some advice on how to start or where to start. If you want a YouTube channel, matter of fact, this is just in general, period. If you are interested in, makeup, you're interested in becoming an influencer, you're interested in starting a YouTube channel, please make sure you're doing it for all the right reasons. Don't do it because you see that it is the hottest thing the hottest thing in the market right now. It's what people are talking about. You see that there's people that make lots of money off of it. Because if you do it for those reasons, trust me, you are not going to get anywhere in this business. And if you do, that success is not going to last long at all. It will be like a momentary type of success. For me, I decided to do makeup and decided to, become a part of this industry and become an influencer because it's not like, alright, I just like makeup. It's more, for me, it's more so when I started to do makeup, I started off as a freelancer. That was what I did. I loved it. I love doing makeup on other people. I love teaching people because people would ask me questions and, ask me to give them advice on certain tips and tricks. And I just love seeing people smile. Like, I remember when I did my first wedding, like, every person who I did their makeup was super happy. And if they didn't like something or they wanted me to change something, I made sure I did it because at the end of the day, I wanted them to feel beautiful. I wanted them to feel confident. I wanted them to be comfortable with how they looked, and that's why I do it, That's why I do makeup. That's why I do, makeup tutorials. Oh, that was hot. That's why I do makeup tutorials. I don't do it for fame. I don't do it for money. I still work a 9-to-5 job because I have a child to take care of. YouTube and Instagram isn't paying my bills. You know, yeah, I still have a small following, but in my opinion, your following really doesn't matter if a brand sees that you can market their products very, very well. They will be willing to pay you. Then comes the consistency. So yes, of course, you definitely want to be consistent, but I will say this: don't put out content just because, oh, you didn't put out content for the week. Sometimes it's okay if, you know, you didn't put content out for a week. You just want to make sure that the content you're putting out is content that you love as well. There are a lot of people who do makeup and they're mainly like on Instagram. They do makeup, but they're not happy with it. And because they're not happy with it, they put that energy out, and next thing you know, it's not really being seen. Their confidence level, you know, just goes down and stuff. So you want to always make sure that it's something that you are proud of, something that, you know, you would say, yes, definitely, oh my god, I love this, and I know that other people are gonna love it too. We can talk about editing, I guess, too, because I feel like that does play a part with content. You want to make sure that your content is crisp, clear, and visible. If you are doing makeup, you want to make sure that the colors are shown true to color. You don't want to have a picture that is too dark where you can't really see anything. You don't want to put out a picture that has too many things going on in the background. So you want to make sure things are nice and clean. And sometimes, for me, I edit my pictures. Who doesn't, right? But when I edit my pictures, I don't necessarily edit my skin all the time. I only edit my skin if it needs to be edited. But I always focus more so on lighting and the color, because with my lights and my camera, sometimes it doesn't pick up the colors that I'm using and the detail and glitter and stuff, because I use glitter a lot. So yeah, that helps with editing. And when you put out content like that, that's crisp, clear, nice and clean, people become more gravitated towards it, especially brands as well. So yeah, that plays a part as well. You do want to be engaging with your followers. If people like your pictures, if people like your videos and they comment, show the love. You know, respond back, like their comment. Sometimes it's cool to even just go on their page and like and comment some of their pictures and videos. And if you are someone that's looking into working with brands, engage with those brands too, dude. Go on their page. If they're posting, make sure you like, make sure you comment. Sometimes sharing is even enough for them, so make sure you're doing that as well. So those are like a little bit of advice that I can give you. As far as like starting a YouTube, if you guys want like a full detailed video on that, you can just let me know down in the comment section, and I can give you guys some suggestions like on equipment, like computer, any editing softwares. I can give you guys advice on that. I don't want to get too deep with it, because then this video is going to be hella long. So if you guys want a detailed review on that, definitely let me know. If you guys want like a detailed review on how I edit my pictures, let me know as well. I can definitely do that for you guys. And if you're not like following me on Instagram, definitely follow me on Instagram so you guys can like see the type of editing I'm talking about, as far as like what I do on my pictures and stuff like that. Okay, so that is a little bit of that. Now I want to talk about the community and things to expect and advice on pretty much how you can survive it. because nowadays this community is a hot mess and people just people don't know how to just be people. Like, I feel like sometimes they just be acting crazy. And it's not all, but you know what I mean. Okay, so a lot of people say that this community is toxic. You know, the beauty community is a hot mess. Yeah, it can be a hot mess sometimes, and yeah, it can be toxic sometimes. And what I mean by that is, yes, there is a few negative people that just kind of ruin it, you know, and kind of make people feel like, well, damn, like, what's the whole point, right? Like, sometimes people feel like they can never win because they're just trying so hard to impress everyone else. One thing I want to say, my son is in the tub and he's just kind of like having the time of his life, so please excuse him in the background. One thing I want to say, if you are going to be in this beauty community, the one thing I feel people should know is please remain true to who you are. And the reason why I say that is because I've seen so many people that I followed, and these, I'm not talking about big influencers either, because big influencers is a whole nother thing, you know. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But I'm talking about like smaller creators, those who are just starting and stuff like that. Why you should be true to yourself is because you need to be an authentic you. When you are trying to be someone that you're not because you want to fit in, because you want certain brands to notice you, because you want certain influencers to notice you and be friends with you, it's okay to be different. It's okay to be who you are. I am weird. I could be silly sometimes. I could be a hot damn mess sometimes, but I'm still myself. You know, I pick and choose who I want to be friends with, and I'm only friends with people in this industry who get me, who accept me for who I am, and don't be like, oh, well, you need to change this, and if you do this, maybe, like, you know, more brands will see you, or you'll make a lot more friends. No, like, I don't need people like that in my space or around me or anything like that. So you want to be true to who you are. It's okay for you to have your own opinion. It's okay for you to like who you like. It's okay for you to support who you support, because everyone is different. We're all supposed to be different. If we were all the same and we all like the same people and we all like the same brands and we all hated the same brands, they hated the same people, and had the same opinion, bro, this community, the world would be so bland. See, have different opinions than I do, and I just think that they're extremely talented. So I continue to follow them and I continue to support them. Why? Because I think they're extremely talented. We don't have to have the same opinion. You feel me? So that's like a big thing that people fail to do. And I see a lot of people just losing themselves. And then they wonder, they be like, oh my God, why everybody attacking me? Or they start attacking someone else. And then as you know, they losing friends. And then they wonder why. Because you're not staying true to who you are. You're trying to impress the next one. You're trying to be into the popular group. And it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. So definitely be true to who you are. And understand that it is a-okay to have a different opinion than someone else. Oh, let's talk about brands. Okay, so my thing with brands is that some brands fail to listen to consumers and influencers and really understand what we are looking for in the market. I cannot stand when a brand says they are inclusive and come out with the same shade range they did last year with products. Or when they don't post enough people of color, and when I mean people of color, I mean black people, our brown people, because they deserve it, right? There are people in this industry who are pushing your product, and it's not all white people. It's not all people that are my skin complexion, or maybe a little bit darker than me and hella lighter than me. These are not the only people that are buying product and, you know, pitching that product out to other people. So why not show love to everyone? You want everyone to buy your product, so why not put out product that is suitable for everyone? And I'm not saying all brands do this, because not all brands do this. There are some brands that are, you know, hello, they're getting it and they're trying their hardest to figure out, you know, undertones and stuff like that. Because I've seen brands, you know, put out shades and I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, they starting to think about everybody now. That's what's up. But the undertones be so off. So off. That is just kind of like, who is this supposed to be for? When I do makeup on people, majority of the people that I do makeup on are women of color. Those who are brown skin and deeper. Okay? Yes, those are the people that I do makeup on the most. So I don't want to have to feel like I'm searching high and low for products for them, like, to use. Like, and I'm not just talking about foundations and concealers. I'm also talking about blushes. I'm talking about contour. I'm talking about bronzers. Like, can we get a good shade range of all these products for women of color, those who are brown skin and darker? Because ouch, my son is a mess. Because it's kind of getting old at this point. Like, people are tired of saying the same thing over and over, you know? And when people ask me for advice, you know, especially those women, I want to be able to, like, let them know, hey, look, you can go to this brand, you can go to that brand. Like, okay, what was I saying? Dang, I forgot. Okay, so yeah, brands, I feel like brands need to get it together and pull out these products that are needed in the market right now, because for me, I'm speaking for anyone that is my skin tone, maybe 2 or 3 shades darker than me, and anyone that is lighter than me. We got products in this market. Everybody else don't. So 2020 makeup brands, I'm gonna need y'all to get it together. I do want to say for influencers, for those who are looking to be an influencer, please stop the entitlement. You are not entitled to every PR list. There are so many people out here who think just because they have X amount of followers or they're on X amount of PR lists, like I was saying, just because you have X amount of followers and you on X amount of PR lists do not mean that you are entitled to be on another brand's PR list, or you're entitled to get a sponsorship or anything like that. There are so many people out here that are too fucking entitled, and it's ridiculous. It is legit ridiculous. So yeah, the entitlement shit needs to stop. If you are someone who is interested in working with brands and you don't know how to pitch yourself, please do not hit someone up and say, how did you get on such and such PR list? A lot of people see that as a dig. And the reason why I say this is because it's like you're trying to say, like, you're not even that talented. How did you get on their PR list? That's how it sounds. Okay? Sometimes I understand people are just asking literally a general question because they're interested in working with that brand too and would like to know, like, what did you do to get on that brand's PR list? If you are interested in a brand that someone you follow, someone you look up to, has gotten on, and you just don't know what steps to take to reach out, and you want to know what this person did, please ask in the right manner. Okay? You can, like, for me, I would say, if you're going to reach out to me, you can say, hey girl, congratulations on getting on such and such PR list. You absolutely deserve it. I love that brand as well. I was wondering if you have any tips that you can give me on how I can reach out to them and possibly get added to their PR list too. That for me is better than saying, hey girl, how did you get on such and such PR list? Like, what? So, like, please be mindful of how you are approaching people about PR. How they got on a PR list. Okay? So, I think that's pretty much it. I feel like that's it that I kind of wanted to talk about. And I know it's kind of a little messy and, like, all over the place. But I'm just over here trying not to burn myself from doing my hair. Alright, you guys, so I'm gonna end this video right here because I really just want to, like, finish my hair, and then my son keeps interrupting me, and I also want to, like, film another video. So I'm gonna end this right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys found this video informative. I hope I helped someone, because I do get DMs all the time. You know, people will ask me questions and be like, hey, like, you know, how can I go about doing this, or how do I start, or is there any advice you can give me about such and such? So I feel like instead of me constantly getting all these, like, DMs and stuff like that, why not just make a video and just kind of, like, speak on things that matter to me and what I believe in, and pretty much help whoever is interested in, you know, becoming an influencer or being on YouTube. Just, you know, if you're a makeup enthusiast, or even if you are, like, a freelance artist but you want to get into, like, the whole influencer vibe. I kind of don't like the word influencer that much either, because I feel like, I don't know, it's a little weird. Like, for me, an influencer holds many titles. Like, for me personally, like, yeah, I'm an influencer, but, like, under that title is, like, I'm a makeup artist, I'm an editor because I edit my own videos, I'm a filmmaker and photographer because I film my own videos and I take my own pictures. Like, all those things matter to me, so it's like, I do it myself. So, you know, I do my own marketing, I do everything pretty much myself, I manage myself. So it's like, I'm an influencer, but I hold many titles. But yeah, I'm gonna end this right here, and I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you have any questions down below, if you have any questions leave them down below, and I'll try to answer them as best as I could. And follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I'm on TikTok as well. Not really on Facebook that much, but you can follow me on Facebook as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.